Pro Group Management. Workers' comp that works for you.
This is 7 at 7 from the Las Vegas Review-Journal.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Renee Summerhour. We're starting off with your top stories brought to you by Nevada Hand's Silver Sky Assisted Living Community. Learn more at nevadahand.org. Data and staff say the Clark County School District staffing shortage is getting even worse. Review-Journal's Jen Ah has the numbers and more details. Jen?
Renee, the staffing shortage at CCSD mirrors a nationwide problem, including the Seattle area, Ann Arbor, Michigan, and Massachusetts. Here in Clark County, the school district spokesperson reports around 850 vacancies, up from 700 on the first day of school in August. Principals and teachers at Tate Elementary, Bailey Middle, Rancho, and Spring Valley High School talked to Review-Journal's Julie Wooten-Greener about their struggles.
They're people who are resigning midway through the school year, and a lot of school administrators are finding themselves taking on extra roles that aren't technically in their job description, like filling in the cafeteria serving lunch or filling in doing custodial work.
However, not all CCSD schools are feeling the same impact. The principals at Lead STEM Academy in Las Vegas and Liberty High School in West Henderson say they have not experienced any staffing issues. And looking at the bigger picture, it's unclear how Clark County's shortfall compares to those other states mentioned earlier. Renee?
And friends and family members of the UNLV student Nathan Valencia, who died after a charity boxing match, gathered at Holy Spirit Catholic Church for his funeral. The Sunday funeral mass was open to the public, and mourners came forward to express their condolences. Valencia suffered fatal injuries after a fraternity-sponsored boxing match in November. Since then, the Nevada Athletic Commission has passed Nathan's Law, which requires emergency medical personnel and trained referees for amateur boxing. And a newly released report titled Stop Golf surveys more than 70 current and former Topgolf employees at dozens of flagships. Stop Golf reports more than half of the survey's respondents reported sexual harassment, and nearly 30% reported being sexually assaulted, and that number jumped to 50% for women of color. The report also included information from 12 different legal cases against the company. This comes after a group of former Topgolf Las Vegas kitchen employees spoke out against the company, and several accused a former sous chef of sexual harassment or abuse. He pleaded no contest in an unrelated sexual assault case in August and remains jailed. Now it's time to take a look at your local weather forecast, sponsored by 1 Hour Air. No matter the season, no matter the reason, 1 Hour Air is here for you. Happy Monday, folks. Increased cloud coverage is forecasted for the valley this morning. Highs today topping around 56 degrees. Tonight, mostly cloudy skies, lows around 40 degrees. For the rest of the week, partly sunny skies with highs in the low 60s, but then a chance of rain moves in Wednesday that will last for a couple of days. Highs staying in the upper 50s, low 60s, evening lows in the mid 40s.
Sports, sponsored by Station Casinos, STN Sports. Download the app and get a bonus up to $100 when you sign up. After several Browns players landed on the COVID-19 list, the NFL decided to postpone the Raiders game in Cleveland from Saturday to this afternoon. The game will kick off at 2 p.m. Be sure to tune in to Vegas Nation Game Day Live at 12:30 p.m. as the Vegas Nation crew brings you the latest news surrounding the game. Sports betting, sponsored by Las Vegas Paiute Tribal Smoke and Cigar Shop. Sportsbooks won big on an upset-filled NFL Sunday. Underdogs went 6-4 against the spread with 4 outright wins. The Lions dominated the Cardinals as 13-point underdogs and plus 550 on the money line in a stunning 30-12 victory. And the Saints bullied the Buccaneers as 11.5-point underdog and plus 450 on the money line in a shocking 9-0 shutout of Tampa Bay, the league's highest scoring team. The Browns are 3-point favorites over the Raiders this afternoon.
In your business news, sponsored by Bank of Nevada, Bank on Accountability, Nevada's unemployment rate creeps downward as the Department of Employment, Training and Rehabilitation reports that 2,600 jobs were added in November. The unemployment rate dipped to 6.8% last month, which is down from 7.2% in October. Nevada has the second highest unemployment rate in the country. California ranks number 1 with 6.9%. Experts say the Silver State's rate in November shows the largest decline so far in 2021. In your entertainment news, sponsored by DiscoverYourNevada.com, brought to you by Travel Nevada. Those visiting us for CES, the largest convention here in Las Vegas, are in for a treat because we have some unique and interesting experiences lined up for you, especially when it comes to food. Like at Blackout Dining in the Dark, there's no need to see a menu or anyone else for that matter. Fly Pie comes from one of the CSI masterminds and provides drive-through entertainment in Henderson. And Super Frico, where the theme is Italian-American psychedelic. So whatever your tastes are, Las Vegas has it. And in your health news, sponsored by Forum Dental Love Your Smile Again, CES organizers say that COVID self-test kits will be available upon arrival at the trade show. Now, those aren't required for admission for the show, but officials say they are adding a layer of COVID safety precautions. CES is requiring proof of vaccination. And flu season is here even as we continue to fight the COVID pandemic. Last year, the flu was very mild, and experts say there's a reason why.
Last year, in the 2020 through 2021 winter season, we saw very little of influenza because we were all mostly people were doing the masking, the social distancing.
So far, Mayo Clinic experts say that the flu and COVID have similarities, but it is important to get tested because both are handled differently when it comes to treatment. In your lifestyle news, sponsored by Glittering Lights at Las Vegas Motor Speedway, an after-school club is teaching kids about science while they grow their own vegetables. These kids at Deering Elementary School are part of the gardening club, formed through a partnership with the nonprofit Green Our Planet.
I'm really proud of our school partnering with Green Our Planet to make the best garden humanities program that incorporates STEM so that they're getting math, reading, engineering, and most of all, writing. Because at the end of the day, everything they do out here in our garden, they're writing a journal page.
Thank you for watching 7 at 7 a.m. I'm Renee Summerhour. If you have a Roku device, search Review Journal to download our channel. Watch Las Vegas breaking news streaming live on your OTT device. We'll see you back here later today for 7 at 7 p.m. from the Las Vegas Review Journal. Have a great day.
Review Journal Studio, sponsored by Adam Kuttner. Get the maximum settlement as quickly as possible. This 7 at 7 update, sponsored by Pro Group Management. You're watching 7 at 7 from the Las Vegas Review Journal.